Open Door Health Center has made some expansions both into the metro area and in Fairmont schools. Aaron Stuvey reports.
This year, Open Door Health Center in Mankato was celebrating its 40th anniversary. The clinic has made some advances this year, such as acquiring Dakota Child and Family Clinic in Burnsville. The nonprofit clinic already has some connections to Open Door, as Open Door's CEO Kelly Kenley was previously Dakota Child's executive director.
We know that the demand for healthcare across southern Minnesota is great. So anytime that we can enter into a partnership relationship with someone else who also has the same desires, that's really key to making sure that we're sustainable.
Another addition this year is a partnership with the Fairmont Area School District. The two announced earlier this year that a clinic would open inside the Fairmont Elementary School. That clinic officially opened at the start of the school year, and leaders of the effort say that the partnership goes a long way in expanding access to health care for students, as the clinic can offer solutions beyond the limitations of a standard nurse's office, such as administering antibiotics and even providing vaccinations for families.
Families who they've had issues with getting in for appointments other places, maybe transportation is a barrier, maybe insurance has been a barrier. So providing this opportunity for these youth tomorrow closes those care gaps and makes sure that they have the immunizations and they're also not missing much school.
Open Doors says that these in-school clinics aren't uncommon in larger areas like the metro and are hoping to make more clinics like these across southern Minnesota. Aaron Stuvey, KUIC News Now.